man suddenly spat a huge glob of liquid at the old man. The old man's right hand was corroded instantly. It was actually a large amount of concentrated sulfuric acid. This was exactly the sneak attack move Hanba had taught him. Gaia had long expected this move would be easily blocked. In fact, his real killing move was an iron spike hidden in his hand. He launched a sneak attack while Hanba was off guard. However, Hanba had been prepared for it all along. He slammed Gaia hard onto the ground in an instant. Although Gaia immediately slapped the ground to surrender in pain, Hanba was not going to let him off easily. He tied him up tightly with a leather belt, because he knew Gaia was only pretending to surrender, and planned to launch a sneak attack at the first chance. Just then, Jack suddenly walked over. To become stronger, Jack had shattered all 4 of his limbs with his own hands, and undergone a cruel height-increasing surgery. Now he had grown to an astonishing 3 meters tall. Jack confidently challenged Hanba, but in the next second, Hanba launched a sneak attack, and burned Jack's eye directly. While Jack was temporarily blinded, Hanba attacked again. Unexpectedly, Jack's defense was extremely strong. Only then did Jack realize Hanba was no ordinary opponent. He was about to launch a counterattack, when Hanba suddenly drew a wooden sword and slashed at him. Although Jack defended with all his might, he was beaten to his knees in agony. But Hanba refused to let Jack go. He swung his sword again and struck Jack's head. The powerful force knocked Jack unconscious instantly. Just as Hanba thought the battle was over, the unconscious Jack suddenly laughed. He managed to support his 300-kilogram body, using only the strength of his soles. At that moment, Jack decided to stop holding back. He lifted his leg violently and kicked toward Hanba's head. Unexpectedly, Hanba blocked his attack with a dagger. If Jack's bones were not harder than ordinary people's, his right leg would have been severed by now. The enraged Jack suddenly opened his mouth wide, and bit down hard on Hanba. Everyone knew Jack's teeth had all been replaced with titanium alloy. Everyone thought Hanba was doomed, but Hanba was completely unharmed. He even slapped Jack backhandedly, and shattered all of Jack's teeth. Looking at the shocked Jack, Hanba said calmly that his clothes were made of special fiber. It was a material used to reinforce aircraft. Its toughness was self-evident. Now Jack's right leg was not only disabled, but even his proud teeth were all shattered. Everyone thought Jack had lost, but in the next second, Jack suddenly charged forward, and attacked Hanba wildly. In despair, Hanba had to take out gunpowder. A violent explosion sounded at the scene instantly, but the next second, everyone was stunned.